What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you guys watched my last video, right? For starters, one, you should, because it might help you out for this video. But two, if you noticed, my WNBA prediction, playoff-wise, they were a little short. Like, they came up a little short, right? No, I got all of my predictions right, just I didn't give you all of the predictions. I stopped at the semifinals because I wanted to talk about the final four teams being the Chicago Sky, the Connecticut Sun, Las Vegas Aces, and the Phoenix Mercury. Reasons why these games are actually going to be big, but I'll give you the semifinals predictions and the finals predictions throughout the video, so you'll see. But let's start with the first round, or at least the semifinals, and let's go with the Chicago Sky versus the Connecticut Sun. I call this the sister act simply because you're going up against Courtney Vandersloot and Candace from the Chicago Sky. No, they're not sisters, but they come from the same genetic makeup, being they're both elite level playmakers. Okay, Courtney Vandersloot is the best point guard in the game, and Candace Parker, well, you know, outside of being my baby, she's the best playmaking on forward in the game as well. Now they're going up against the Jones sisters. Excuse me. Now that's they're not related. Although, fun fact, there are 3 Joneses on the team and 2 Smiths on the squad. That's another video for another day. But stay tuned. Anyways, now we have Jonquel Jones, the current MVP, and Brionna Jones, the current MIP, most improved player. That's what the Chicago Sky are going up against, and this should be a fun match. Now, what's the turning point for this series? Well, can Alyssa Thomas shake off the rust after coming back from injury and integrate herself in the team? Last time we saw her play, she was giving us 16 points, 5 assists, 9 boards. That's quite pivotal for this team. You can slide her at the 2-guard spot, put one of the guards at the point guard spot, if you will, and then get a little saucy out there because they're both shooting at least 38, 39% clip. Jonquel Jones doesn't have to do as much. Now, it's easier on them. Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky, they just need to maintain their focus. If they do that, they look like a completely different team out there. So, all being said, I see this series going 5 games. And the winner will be announced a little bit later because we're about to talk about the Las Vegas Aces versus Phoenix Mercury, okay? And this is your big 3 matchup. You have, for the Aces, Chelsea Gray, Liz Cambage, Asia Wilson. And then for the Phoenix Mercury, you have Skylar Diggins-Smith, Taurasi, Brittney Griner. Now, these teams here, they battle fairly well, right? But the turning points are going to be this: Taurasi's injury, as well as Kelsey Plum's surgeon. So, like, bro, she's actually been hooping this year, like the entire year. Former #1 pick, came back from injury as well. Glad to see she's getting out there. She got her confidence straight. That's great. This series should personally go out, like, I want to say about 4. If it goes 5, I'd be very surprised. Only because, again, Taurasi's injury. Now, before I get into like who, wins whose series, I think you can kind of already assume where I'm going with some of them at least. The finals. All right, so the finals, what I noticed, there's like 2 things to note. You have the top 2 teams record-wise, and then you have the top 2 teams win percentage. I mean, like point differential-wise. When I say point differential, meaning how many points you score versus how many points the opposition scores, and that margin of difference, right? That delta, that difference, that right there is what I'm talking about. So when you have those 2 and you're in the top 2 for both, you usually go to the finals. And if you follow the season, then you know which teams I'm talking about. It's the Las Vegas Aces and the Connecticut Sun. So those 2 teams should reach the finals this year. I will say this: the Chicago Sky can make the finals. I don't think the Mercury will, just because, again, Taurasi's injury. But the Chicago Sky could sneak in there. Hence, I said there's 5 games going that series. Anything can happen. But I think the Sun will pull it out. And let's take a look at the finals now, because we have the Sun versus the Aces And in the regular season, right, in the regular season, the Sun actually swept the Aces. Like they won the regular season. So you're going to say, okay, well, they're going to win the playoffs then. Like they're going to win the finals. The Aces win it all, right? Well, let me tell you this. Last year, the Aces actually went up against the Seattle Storm. And the Seattle Storm got swept by the Aces, but in the regular season. But then in the finals, the Storm swept the Aces. So it doesn't matter what happens in the regular season. I'm not saying the Aces are going to sweep the Storm. I mean the Sun. I'm saying the Aces are going to win maybe in about 4. I think 4 is respectable. I could see any, like really 3, 4, or 5. I'm going to say 4 just because the Aces, they're hungry. All right, now granted, the Sun are the best defense, but the Aces are the best offense. So which one's going to stop? Oh, by the way, and the Aces play defense too. Just saying. So a team that has to rely solely on their defense and doesn't score as much against a team that can defend and also scores pretty well. Like the Aces have 7 players who average double figures this season. Scoring is not a problem for them. So as a result, they should be this year's champion. But hey, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Anything I said, was it wrong? Like, I want to know your thoughts, all right? Because, like, again, I understand there were, like, in the WNBA, I understand there were situations where, like, the Fever might have won and they didn't boast that, like, both record and point differential award. Or how about the Sparks, my Sparks, oh my gosh. In 2000, when we did have both and we didn't even get to the finals, I understand that. There are anomalies. That's why I said the majority of the time. But I want to hear y'all thoughts below in the comment section. Let me know. And please continue to go support these ladies. I hope y'all do. I know I am. But hey, I'm probably just going to go back and go watch some more WNBA. So hope y'all have a good one. And take care. I can't be biased. Dag, my Spark's not even in it.
I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.